Hello and welcome to the Builder's Bench, where we break down common issues with today's automatic transmissions. I'm Alex Chrissy, editor of Transmission Digest, and with me here is Rino Partipilo from ATSG, who's our technical expert for this video series.
Hi, Alex.
So in today's episode, we're going to talk about two problems with the 8L90 transmission. Rino, you've said that you guys at ATSG are seeing these a lot and that they're both caused by the same issue.
Right, Alex. Exactly. We're going to start off on 8L90 today, a frequent problem that's happening with these things. And we might get an 8L90 transmission that comes into the shop to when it shifts into second gear, it goes into neutral. So what the shop might do is drop the pan, and when we drop the pan, we might see aluminum shavings like this inside there. So we know that the problem is inside the unit. And when we go to tear the unit apart, as we see in this picture over here, the 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 drum is actually blown apart.
Yeah, it does not look good.
No, it doesn't look good at all. And if looking at this picture, you can tell the snap ring is out of place. And since the snap ring is no longer holding in the 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 clutches, when it goes to go apply into second gear, it goes into neutral because there's actually nothing there anymore. Now, the second thing that we are seeing with these transmission is uncontrollable line pressure. Sometimes we can get actually high line pressure on the transmission, and sometimes we can get low line pressure on the transmission. Now, when we take the transmission apart and we open up the valve body, what we can see is between these two worm tracks over here, a crack, as you can see right over here. Now, what happens is on there is the pump suction and the pump secondary oil circuit, and it cracks in that section over there. That's what's causing the erratic line pressure, high line pressure and low line pressure. But the key is that it is both caused by the same exact issue. And what the issue is there's a wear in the pressure regulator circuit that causes the same issue in both of these transmissions, both of these issues that we're seeing with them. So the problem on that is actually the boost valve, or what they call the shuttle valve on here. That is what's wearing out.
All right, so what causes that to happen?
Okay, so what's happening on this thing is there's a small 0.034 orifice on the boost valve sleeve. And that is actually supposed to take main line pressure, push the valve forward to regulate high line pressure. As we can see in this slide over here, you can see it completely worn out. So when that is worn out, that line pressure that's supposed to balance that boost valve leaks right past there and causes high line pressure. When we get the high line pressure, we can have damaged parts like we saw earlier with the drum cracking, or also too with the valve body cracking.
Well, that will definitely be important to keep in mind if you see this transmission, even if it's relatively low mileage.
Correct, Alex. When you say that low mileage on there, sometimes we'll get a shop that will call us up and say, but there's not a lot of miles on this transmission. How can something like this be happening? We've actually seen this happen on vehicles with less than 32,000 miles on it. Wow. So it's something to be careful of when we're working on them.
Yeah, definitely. And even when you wouldn't expect it to happen.
Correct.
All right, well, that will do it for this episode of the Builder's Bench. Tune in next time for more transmission technical tips, and thanks for watching.